Hi, today we'll be discussing teamwork and social networks, building effective organizations. Take a moment to think about the teams you've been part of throughout your life. These could be the group of students you were with in school, sports teams, bands, community or religious groups, or even teams at work. Right now, you are part of a cohort of students, and some of you may work in teams or live with roommates. Going forward, you'll see that most work is done in teams. Today's organizations need employees who are not just good team leaders, but also good team players. Collaboration and teamwork are essential in our high-tech, globally connected workplaces. As tasks have become more complex, teams have become vital for solving significant challenges and managing constant change. Teams operate as part of social networks, which are the pathways through which communication, resources, and work flow. These networks are not only critical for getting work done, but also provide unique advantages for your personal and professional growth. Remember, teamwork isn't just about being part of a group. It's about creating synergy, where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. This is what makes teams so powerful. They can achieve things that individuals cannot accomplish on their own. As we explore this topic further, we'll focus on why teamwork is critical and how managing teams differs from managing individuals. We'll also talk about strategies to make teams more successful. If you've ever heard the saying, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, you'll see how it perfectly applies to teams. Let's start by understanding what defines a team. According to Katzenbach and Smith, a team is people organized to function cooperatively as a group. This definition highlights the importance of collaboration and shared purpose. Think about the teams you've been part of, whether at work, in school, or in your personal life. What made those teams work effectively? Effective teams share 5 key elements. They have a common purpose and commitment that drives their efforts. They set specific performance goals to guide their work. They bring together complementary skills to accomplish their objectives. They commit to how the work is done, ensuring a smooth process. And lastly, they hold themselves mutually accountable for results. Now, let's compare teams and groups. Teams differ from groups because they have shared leadership roles, mutual accountability, and measure their success by collective output. Groups, on the other hand, often have a single leader, individual accountability, and their purpose aligns with the organization's broader goals. For example, a department or functional unit. So what makes a team truly successful? Research from Katzenbach and Smith outlines several practices. Successful teams establish a sense of urgency and clear direction to motivate their members. Team members are selected for their skills and potential, not just their personality. They also set ground rules and clear goals, which help maintain alignment and engagement. Spending time together as a team is crucial for building trust and collaboration. And finally, using positive feedback and recognition reinforces team members' contributions and drives success. Keep in mind that collaboration is key. As tasks grow more complex, the ability to work effectively as a team becomes even more essential. Let's think about this. What has worked well in the teams you've been a part of, and how can we apply these practices to make our own teams more effective? Teams don't become high-performing overnight. Bruce Tuckman's model of team development, created in 1965, outlines the 4 key stages teams go through: forming, storming, norming, and performing. Later in 1977, he added the adjourning stage to explain what happens when a team completes its task and disbands. During the forming stage, team members are polite, enthusiastic, and focused on their similarities. They rely on a leader to provide structure. However, as the real work begins, the storming stage emerges, where conflicts arise and members compete for roles and leadership, often leading to frustration. Once the team navigates through this turbulence, they enter the norming stage, where they start working well together, align on goals, and share responsibilities. Finally, in the performing stage, the team operates at a high level, requiring little management intervention. They are self-directed, confident, and cohesive. Keep in mind that teams are dynamic and may regress to earlier stages when facing changes, such as new members or project shifts. The forming stage. Team members are introduced here. They focus on similarities, enthusiasm is high, issues are discussed at a global level, and there's an informal hierarchy that begins to develop. What potential pitfalls should a team leader watch for in this stage? The storming stage. Conflicts emerge here, power struggles occur, frustration around goals and progress occurs, attitudes may shift to negative, and it's critical for team growth if it's managed well. How can a leader help a team move through the stage productively? The norming stage. Team starts working well together here. There's buy-in to group goals that occurs. Ground rules and boundaries are established. There's a willingness to share responsibility. And here, members begin to value and respect each other. What behaviors indicate a team has reached the norming stage? And then lastly, the performing stage. The team is self-directed, they require little management, there's high confidence and enthusiasm, there's shared vision and goals, and there's maximum performance and effectiveness. How can a leader help maintain a team at the performing stage? Team development is not always a linear process. Teams can regress to earlier stages when dynamics change. For example, introducing new members or changing the project scope can disrupt progress, forcing the team to reestablish norms and reform relationships. This challenge is especially visible in startup environments. In Noam Wasserman's research on startup teams, he identifies the 3 R's, relationships, roles, and rewards, as critical elements for long-term success. Relationships focus on choosing team members carefully, avoiding over-reliance on family and friends, which can limit diverse perspectives. Roles define how work is divided and who makes decisions, ensuring the right people are in the right positions. Finally, rewards deal with balancing compensation fairly to maintain alignment and avoid conflicts. Mismanaging these elements can derail even the most promising ventures. As you reflect on your experiences, consider, how have team changes impacted progress? What lessons can we apply from Tuckman's model and the 3 R's to ensure team success? Managing a team is a rewarding but complex challenge that involves balancing multiple considerations. Effective team leadership requires addressing both internal team dynamics and external stakeholder relationships. First, leaders must navigate the paradox of aligning individual goals with the collective goals of the team. Each team member brings their unique objectives, but the team must work together toward a shared purpose. Leaders play a crucial role in fostering collaboration while addressing potential conflicts. Second, managing team boundaries is essential. This involves protecting the team from external pressures that could derail progress while incorporating relevant insights and feedback from outside stakeholders. Leaders must act as buffers and integrators, navigating organizational politics and relationships to support the team's success. Finally, effective leadership practices include building trust, providing clear ground rules, and offering coaching to guide the team through challenges. Leaders should also balance their authority with team autonomy, ensuring the team has the freedom to innovate while maintaining alignment with organizational goals. Team leadership is about more than just managing tasks. It's about managing relationships, building trust, and enabling the team to reach its full potential. Keep in mind that the way leaders engage with stakeholders and guide their teams can make all the difference in achieving success. Opportunities and challenges to team building. Conflict within a team can feel uncomfortable, but it's important to recognize that conflict, when managed constructively, has significant benefits. It encourages diversity of thought, allowing the team to consider different perspectives and arrive at more innovative solutions. It also highlights areas of contention that need thoughtful attention and discussion. One of the key benefits of conflict is that it can build trust among team members. Patrick Lencioni, in The 5 Dysfunctions of a Team, explains that teams capable of working through conflict together often emerge stronger and more effective. However, avoiding conflict can lead to unresolved issues that may resurface later in more harmful ways. To make conflict productive, there are techniques teams can use. For example, mining involves a team member surfacing buried disagreements so they can be addressed. Another approach, real-time permission, helps the team navigate discomfort during conflict by reassuring members that it's a necessary and healthy part of the process. As a leader, your role is crucial in modeling constructive conflict behavior. Leaders who avoid or suppress conflict risk creating a culture of avoidance, where issues remain unresolved. Instead, demonstrate how to engage in open and respectful discussions to resolve disagreements. Remember, as Margaret Heffernan shared in her TED Talk, disagreement is central to progress. Healthy teams allow space for differing opinions, fostering stronger and more innovative outcomes. Strategies for productive conflict. We just discussed these, but mining is extract bearing disagreements. Real-time permission is reminding the team that addressing conflict is necessary. Modeling constructive conflict resolution. Encouraging open dialogue. Focusing on issues and not personalities. Which of these strategies do you think would be most effective in your experience? Benefits of diverse teams. Team diversity is not just a buzzword, it's a critical factor in enhancing decision-making, problem-solving, and innovation. Research has shown that teams with diverse perspectives are better at challenging biases and bringing fresh ideas to the table. For instance, a McKinsey study found that companies with diverse management are significantly more likely to outperform their peers financially. Diverse teams also encourage deeper discussions and force members to re-examine facts more critically. This focus on objectivity helps teams make more informed decisions and avoid groupthink, which can occur in homogeneous groups. Ultimately, diversity within teams leads to more creative solutions and better outcomes for the organization. While diversity brings many benefits, it also poses challenges, especially in multicultural teams. Differences in communication styles, language fluency, and attitudes toward hierarchy can create friction. For example, team members from direct communication cultures may seem too blunt to those from more indirect cultures. Leaders can address these challenges by adopting strategies like adaptation, working with or around differences, or structural intervention, which may involve reorganizing the team to reduce friction. Developing cultural intelligence is essential for leaders to navigate these complexities effectively. This involves broadening cultural awareness, engaging in experiential learning, and practicing cross-cultural communication. By fostering an environment of respect and trust, leaders can turn potential challenges into opportunities for true collaboration and innovation. Social networks are often referred to as the invisible organization because they represent the true pathways through which communication and resources flow within and outside of an organization. Unlike a traditional organizational chart, which shows who reports to whom, social networks reveal how work gets done and who holds influence. For leaders, social networks provide three critical advantages: access to information and knowledge, access to diverse skill sets, and power. These connections can open doors to opportunities, foster collaboration, and help navigate complex professional environments. Platforms like LinkedIn amplify the potential of networking by connecting professionals across industries, offering opportunities for skill building through tools like LinkedIn Learning, and allowing job seekers to research potential employers or reach out to mutual connections. As we explore this topic, reflect on your own network. How effectively are you leveraging your connections, and how might you enhance your professional relationships to achieve your goals? Social networks represent the actual pathways through which communication and resources flow in organizations. Unlike formal organizational charts, social networks reveal how work truly gets done. Understanding key dimensions of social networks is essential for leaders. Network size reflects the number of connections available. Centrality shows an actor's influence, and density indicates how interconnected the network is. These dimensions influence how resources are shared and decisions are made within an organization. For leaders, social networks provide access to valuable information and resources, making them critical tools for fostering collaboration and driving innovation. Leaders must understand various types of social networks to leverage their full potential. Communication networks reveal informal interactions, like hallway conversations, that are critical for information flow. Information networks identify who employees turn to for advice, while problem-solving networks highlight collaboration during challenges. Knowledge networks demonstrate awareness of expertise, and access networks determine who can tap into essential resources. By mapping these networks, leaders can identify bottlenecks, foster collaboration, and create pathways that align team efforts with organizational goals. Social networks create value through three key principles: reciprocity, exchange, and similarity. Reciprocity emphasizes trading favors, which fosters trust and productive relationships over time. Exchange highlights the benefit of collaborating with individuals who bring diverse skills and perspectives, making problem solving richer and more effective. While similarity makes it easier to form connections, relying too heavily on similar individuals can limit innovation. Leaders must balance these principles to build robust, effective networks that drive organizational success. Making social networks work in organization. Social networks create significant value in organizations by revealing the invisible pathways of how work gets done. Social network analysis, or SNA, can uncover key collaboration opportunities and promote knowledge sharing across functional, hierarchical, and geographic boundaries. Procter & Gamble's Connect Plus developed strategy is an excellent example. By embracing open innovation, P&G collaborates with external experts to bring new products to market while also licensing its technologies for external use. Leaders must also consider ethical concerns when managing social networks, including privacy and potential psychological harm. Managing networks thoughtfully can foster trust, collaboration, and innovation, leading to greater organizational success. To build strong networks, leaders must focus on three distinct types: personal, operational, and strategic. Personal networks consist of kindred spirits and mentors who can help with professional growth and personal advancement. These are often formed through shared interests, alumni networks, and professional groups. Operational networks are essential for accomplishing day-to-day tasks and project goals. These connections are within your immediate circle and directly support your assigned responsibilities. Strategic networks, on the other hand, focus on achieving broader organizational objectives. They include stakeholders, cross-functional leaders, and individuals outside your direct control who influence your long-term success. As leaders, it's important to develop and maintain these networks deliberately, using strategies such as proactive outreach and leveraging tools like LinkedIn for connection and collaboration. Mapping your social network. Social network analysis, SNA, begins with understanding its purpose, whether it's for communication, information exchange, or career networking. Start by listing your contacts, focusing on individuals who influence your work or career development. Categorize your relationships as very close, close, or distant. Next, create a grid to map connections between these contacts and calculate network density. A balanced network has both closely connected ties and unique relationships, which provide diverse perspectives and resources. Finally, evaluate your findings. Identify gaps such as underrepresented industries or roles and take action to expand and strengthen your network strategically. Leveraging network insights. Use the insights from your network analysis to take deliberate actions. Expand your connections to fill identified gaps, ensuring a mix of diverse roles and perspectives. Cultivate reciprocity by helping others in your network, which builds trust and encourages collaboration. Focus on key relationships with individuals critical to your objectives. Leverage tools like LinkedIn to map and grow your network digitally, and don't underestimate the power of informal conversations for fostering meaningful connections. A balanced network strengthens your ability to innovate, collaborate, and achieve goals effectively.